Right. Hey guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, I want to make a quick video here. I've been getting a lot of questions concerning some basic stuff, and the reason for those questions is pretty simple. There's been a lot of ups and downs, of all-time highs, some many little drawbacks. A lot of people asking questions about the future. The mega cycle says drawback in 22, but there's been so many new concepts in the crypto world that we don't really know what's going to happen. A lot of people predicting very little to no drawbacks, so lots of ups and downs, but things like the NFT space and the world of the metaverse and the new, sort of knowledge of large groups of people throughout 20 and 21, as well as some of the Fed, responses to stuff. All those things have instituted the idea that maybe, we don't have a significant drawback. We'll see. But be prepared. So people have been asking me, how do I do this thing? Because it's so confusing. I see these large bursts where people make a ton of money. I see other things where things seem stable. It's hard to understand, and I get it. So I want to just cover real quick here the concept of why you're in crypto, because there's two major approaches, and that's basically the point. Long-term investment, use like you would a bank or a bank savings account, an investment portfolio, a CD, a fund. Use like that is number one. And use where you trade and you're trying to make money and you're doing it on a daily basis, like stocks, is number two. See, it's two completely different approaches. This is what you need to understand. Two completely different approaches. One is, I want to make a small percentage over a longer period of time, like a savings account. This is why you would get things like Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano. Really anything with more than a couple $1 billion market cap doesn't have any room to explode. Something that's worth $100 billion or more may 10x over time, but that's really it. Okay? You can make 25 to 50% all the time really easily. In fact, you can put crypto into a secure site and stake it or hold it in a site and make 10%. You can make 10 times more than a savings account completely securely. You hold something like Ethereum or Bitcoin, you hold it for a long time, you don't really have to worry about anything. It's not going to go down. I mean, temporarily, there'll be drops. In the long term, it's going to go up. So this is a great investment strategy, long-term investing, part one. It's a great investment strategy for long term. Think about it. You might make 5% in the best bank in the world right now. You might make 10% in a wonderful, amazing fund, a mutual fund, some kind of companies setting up some things for you. I mean, 10% would be awesome. That is a minimal starting point in crypto. You hold your money on a secure site, you make 10%. We don't ever make less than 10% on anything. And that's what most investments, that are in the normal quote unquote banking world are maxing out at. You understand the difference? So this is a very good plan for long term. You have $100,000 you're trying to put in your savings for retirement. Put it in the crypto world. Put it in a very secure position. Buy some Bitcoin or some Ethereum. Buy it when it's low, and you're going to make more money than you would ever make in a bank or a CD or a money market. Now, That's number one. Number two is, what if I want to make money? Like, what if I want to make big money? I want to start with a few $1,000s and turn it into a few $100,000 and turn that into a few $1,000,000. Well, that's what crypto is about for a large portion of the people. Maybe at least 25%, maybe as much as 50%, but more like a quarter of the people. And this is called trading, right? I mean, this is what that looks like, right? This is what that looks like. You know what I mean? So, what does that look like? It looks like I want to make 1,000%. I want to take $1,000 and make $1,000,000. Okay, well, that's a whole different deal. Here's what you need to know. You can't 1,000x anything in the top 50. You just can't. Bitcoin's worth $1 trillion right now. 10xing a Bitcoin over the next decade means that Bitcoin's going to be worth as much as gold. I think that'll happen. But that's a 10x. Now, granted, that's 10 times your money. So that's great. Ethereum will be a little more. Cardano a little more. Solana a little more. But you want to make big money, you got to catch these crazy coins like these Shiba Inus and these Dogecoins and these, Decentralands and whatever. You got to catch these things early on, right? You got to catch these things when they are brand new. And I got plenty of videos on that. Right now, what you want to be in if you want to make big money is stuff involving the metaverse, stuff involving gaming, stuff involving NFTs. You can trade NFTs if you want to. You can make 1,000% a week if you are good at NFTs. But I like the stocks behind the NFTs, things that are being used to connect all these things, build the NFTs, connect the systems together to pay for them. That's why Ethereum is so strong. It's a base network for all of this. So you have to decide, am I a long-term investor? Am I a type 1? Or am I a person that wants to trade and make money now? Am I a type 2? That is the most important and the primary point of everything. Now, here's what I would like to suggest. A percentage. Am I 50-50? Am I 75-25? I don't want to risk everything that I invest into crypto, right? But I also don't want to have no fun and just sit on stuff like a long-term bank account. Although your savings should definitely not be in a bank. That's just a piece. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do the whole, this is not official financial advice. I am not an official financial advisor. Okay. Obviously. I wouldn't suggest a bank. I wouldn't suggest a bank account when it comes to a long-term large amount of savings. If a bank account gives you 1 or 2% and inflation's 3 or 4%, you're losing money. I know. I was trained the same way you were. I was trained that we have to have savings, no debt, lots of savings in a savings account. That's how we were trained, right? Turns out all that's nonsense now. Maybe that was good in 1940. Maybe it's good in 1980, but not anymore. This is the 21st century. Forget the 20th century plan. Forget no debt. No debt is the plan. If you are lower middle class or poor, no debt is your plan. If you're trying to make a bunch of money and generate a bunch of wealth, debt is very important. You don't pay taxes on debt. Think about it. Go study how debt works compared to owning things or having cash on hand, and you'll see what I mean. I'm just suggesting a new system. That's what crypto is about, a new system. But I'm suggesting that you might want to take a look at $100,000 parked in a savings account, making 1%. All right? Anyway, I would like to have some fun and do some trading, and I would like to have some long-term investments. So I'm going to have two different accounts. I'm going to hold things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, probably stake them, probably for the long term, not even touch them, not even worry about them, get them in a hard wallet. I'm also going to have an action account using something like an exchange, a Gate.io, a MetaMask, things like that, and have some money in there that I'm going to have fun with, moving around, buy crazy metaverse stuff, play with NFTs, and do all kinds of fun, exciting things. That's my advice, but you got to take those two approaches and think about what you're going to do. Because if you think that you're going to make 100 times your money in the next few months off of your Bitcoin, you are incorrect. Plain and simple. If you think you're going to have your Bitcoin, it's going to be worth a lot 10 years from now. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you got to think about coin market caps. You got to think about how investments work. And you got to decide what's right for you. All right. This is Dr. Chef on this 70-some degree Thanksgiving Day, 25th of November. You guys, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for spending some time with me, and thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing with all your friends on your Facebooks and your Instagrams. It's a big help. Let's get the word out there. Let's help as many people as we can get involved in this world. Every single person that you get involved in this world is going to make you money. It's going to make mass adoption more likely. So spread the word and enjoy your Thanksgiving. All right. This is Dr. Chef, Dr. Chef's Crypto, signing off by the pool. See ya.